Okay, so welcome back to this video. I'm going to take you through the whole thing, like from scratch, how you publish your book. Everything has been done already here, but I'll just use it to explain. So this is a paperback version of a book publishing on behalf of someone. So the language the book was written in is English, and the title, Discovering the Perfect Diet for Your Body. The subtitle, A Comprehensive Guide. There's a whole reason for some of these things, and I think that it's been explained in detail in one of my books, Write It. So you would always want to look out for keywords that people would normally look for. And so it's advisable you make your book title very long enough. But the main title could be short and then the subtitle to explain. And the series, if the book is a series, you just let Amazon know. If it's an edition, you give the number. This is not, and this is the author. If it's a doctor, you can add the preface here and all of that. Then the contributing authors. These are people who contribute in terms of editing, in terms of foreword, in terms of illustration, introduction, narration, photography, preface, translation, contributions. So you can just list them and assign them the rules. This is a summary of the book or a description, which will show in the ad that Amazon will place on their website. Do you own the copyright to the content here? Yes. So there's this, and this is for the audience. Is the book for all ages, or it contains nude contents where a certain age group can read, only can read. Then the primary marketplace, is it Amazon.com in general, or you are targeting just the UK market, or just the Dutch, French, Spanish, Italian, Netherlands, and so on and so forth. So for the .com, it means all the marketplaces in Amazon. And these are categories of the books. So if someone goes on Amazon and is looking for a weight loss book, something on diet for weight loss, this book can pop up. Or is looking generally for weight loss or diet and weight loss, those stuff like that. Then over here, you're supposed to select, is your book a low content book or is a large content? The low content are the notebooks, the planners, those ones don't have text, but it's mainly empty pages with ruled lines, music books, those things, the staff books and those things. So this is a print book that has text in there, and the text should be at least 16 point font size or greater. So I select that one. And these are keywords that have already been put inside the book. I mean, put here for the book. The publication date. You can publish a book you wrote in 1957 now on Amazon, and then you just set it here that it was previously published. Are you going to release the book now for sale? That's right after Amazon accepts it, or you want to schedule. In some cases, especially if you are an established author, you can schedule some of your books. You can write in January 2023 and schedule to release it in June. Then all throughout from January to June, you just run promotions for people or adverts for people to pre-order. That's all that's important here. So I'm going to save and move to the next page. Yeah. So over here, you assign a KDP ISBN, International Standard Book Number, which has been done. If you bought one yourself, or if you have one already, like you published the book in 1957, you have an ISBN. You can use that one here. But this is one that does not. So, and then over here, you can select the type of book. So this is black and white. This is black and white on um, white interior with white paper. And this is a standard color, all right, with white paper. And this premium color, as high as it goes in terms of quality, the price of the printing goes high, and your price for the book, the list price will also go high. So you are using the standard color for this because you have a lot of colors in the book, and so I wouldn't want to use black and white. They have instructions in more affordable options suitable for most books with color. Right, that's the standard. So the trim size using 8.5 times 11 inch. The bleed, I want to bleed. Yeah, I've explained that in another video. Then I've already uploaded the manuscripts, the cover, and all of that. So let's launch the preview and see if it works fine. I'm working on my notebook, and so that's why that notification popped up. Let's see what Amazon gives us. Uh, So in the course of this processing, they will check for quality issues in terms of text, the format of your text. If there are errors in terms of spelling, you'll be rectified to correct them before you finally go through that stage of adding your cover page and you know, pricing the book. You know. And you realize that Westcott Consult did a good job, and so we don't have issues with grammar and spellings. The issues you'd have probably would just be how the text has been arranged, and that Amazon would embed them. Normally, these are the issues you may face. The font size. So you always would have to check if it's really falling in between the red lines that has been given. Alright. And the font, like I mentioned, is going to be more of the uh, uh, page numbers that's going to be embedded. It's no big deal. So I'll approve this. I'll approve this. Good. And I'm good to go. Now the printing cost is $13, $13.05. So that should guide how much you can buy the book. Okay. Standard color is now available in Amazon.co.jp, maybe Japan, I don't know, and Australia. So if selected, your book won't be printed in those marketplaces. That is fine. At least the other marketplaces works. And it's not because of this we change the color to black and white, because black and white doesn't look so good. Yeah. So let me do 25.99. Let's see how much we earn on each sale. Oh, if we are expanding the sales to other markets at 40% rates, we are not going to get any royalties. And so for that matter, uh, we just do on Amazon. There is a way I can sell the same book on other platforms at better rates than Amazon is giving. So we're going to do that with 29.99. That's about $30. Royalty of 4.94. At least if we get $5 is fine. But um, this is a 300-page book. Uh, which will be by 29. Okay. It can always be edited. So 29.99. That's fine. Publish. So it's been submitted. Next, we'll review your book to ensure it meets KDP's guidelines for book details, content, and quality. If it passes our review, it can take up to 72 hours to be available for purchase on Amazon. If it doesn't pass our review, we'll email. And that's that. And like I mentioned in one of the videos, normally the issues you get, they will tell you and then you can always correct it. These days, it sometimes take a little over 72 hours to get feedbacks from Amazon. There's a time I published the book, it took about a week for me to get an update from them. And I thought my account was blocked. That's the fear with working with Amazon. If you don't do certain things right, your account can be blocked. But they got back to me, told me they are sorry for the delay, you know, a lot of work there and all of that. But now I think it's getting better because they are toning down on people publishing with AI because it got to a point that Nigerian guys and some of the African guys, even our people here in Ghana, were using solely AI tools to publish. And so almost every day they were publishing several books. So now there are a lot of restrictions. You cannot use AI 100% to work on a book. And then you cannot also publish, I think, more than 5 books or so in a day. So that helps us not putting in so much work to do a good work. So now we have the Kindle book live at $9.99. That's the e-copy. And then we have the paperback, that's the paper cover, 29.99 USD. It's in review, and once it's done, it can be listed. And the hardcover for 59.99. The difference doesn't really sit well with me, but then it's fine. The author can always edit that part, and it will just take 24 hours to see a change in the listing price. So once you're on Amazon as a publisher or as an author, you can sit at the comfort of your home and then determine the price of your book anytime, any day. Amazon just takes their portion for printing, and whenever there's a sale, you get your royalties. I hope this is helpful.